Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Vendasta's product webinar. My name is Amy. I work on the marketplace team, and I have here with me today, Janessa.
Hi, everyone. How are you today?
I hope you're great. Why? Because today's episode, is that right? Today's session, is about SEO. So I hope that you all know that October was a Webtober here at Vendasta. We've been working super hard to bring you the best website-related content, but we realized, what good is a website without any traffic? That's why today's topic is SEO secret sauce. In this session, we'll review Vendasta products that can help boost your client's site in search results. Specifically, the two products that we're going to be talking about today are SEO Network and the new Review Display Widget Pro, available in Reputation Management. Now, before we dive into the SEO part of things, we're going to start with SEO Network. I want to go over quickly some terminology. What do you think SEO stands for, Janessa?
Well, I do know the answer to this one, and it's search engine optimization.
Awesome.
So I hope everyone else on the line knows it too, and if not, here you go. Here's some great terminology for you.
Now, a backlink is when one web page hyperlinks to another website. Black hat SEO, as the name suggests, is not good. Those are practices banned by search engines like duplicate content. White hat is the good stuff, following search engine guidelines and focusing on a human audience. On-site SEO
is optimizing your site, whether it's content, title, structure, for the keywords that you're choosing. And then off-site in SEO is inbound links from credible, and I'm going to word credible there because that's going along with our white hat, external sites.
Now, link building is actively getting external pages to link to website pages. And a link farm, you guessed it, is negative. That's random and unrelated sites where the majority of content is hyperlinked and incorrect.
And that one is black hat SEO.
Absolutely. Rank is where a site appears in search engine. Is it, highly ranked, ranked low? PPC is pay-per-click. And finally, SEM is search engine marketing. Now, I know we went through that pretty quick, but I want to share with you all who are here in the line a great article that our content team put together. And it is a glossary of terms for everything SEO. So I'm going to send that all to you via chat right now.
Yeah, and it's a really great resource. If you're new to SEO, or even if you just need that SEO refresher, definitely take a look at that article and just kind of get those really key stuff you need to know.
Spoiler alert, I took a lot of the terms that are on this slide from the article. Now, let's talk about SEO Network. Janessa, you're the expert here, so walk us through it.
Absolutely. So what SEO Network is it's on-site and off-site SEO. So it's a fast and effective way to add high quality content with authority to your website. So again, going back to our on-site and off-site, that's talking about what is the content on your site, as well as making sure you have those relevant, and in this case, industry-specific links coming back to your site. So here's how it works. Again, like I said, it's got that on-site with SEO Network. The network will create for your clients the content they need to build a website that ranks. So for you guys on the line, what this means is you can be completely hands-off with this product. You don't have to worry about going in and creating the content yourself or what to write. With this product, all of the content's created for you. Then we've got the SEO, off-site SEO. And this is the process of interlinking with industry-related businesses. So again, I would really stress when you're going out to your clients, stress that it is industry-related sites. So we're going to make sure that if they have a car dealership, that those links are coming up on automotive specific or car sites. We're not going to go and put it on, say a salon or anything like that. We really are making it so that it is industry specific, so that it stays on that white hat side of things. The 10 keywords, I'm putting that in there. We do have a couple different packages, everywhere from 5 keywords to 30 keywords to above, but the 10 keywords is where we really recommend everybody starting. It's a great base package, and what that means is that your clients are picking 10 keywords that are important to them. We'll talk a little bit more about how to choose those, but then those are the keywords that we are going to optimize and make sure that they appear in search and make sure they're ranking. And then finally, reporting. We've got really great reporting. You can view the progress on all the search engines, where your links are being generated, where they're coming from, as well as show that ranking. Again, we'll get into that a little bit more in depth, but I wanted you to really stress the fact that there's the reporting and there is that full transparency to your clients. So who is SEO Network? They are one of our partners within the marketplace. They have been in business since 2005 and they've been growing since then. They've got over 40,000 unique and independent online business partners. That's growing every month. So this stat might be a little bit old. They might even be higher than that. And they do work with a lot of different websites and different platforms. If you have, which ones they work with specifically, we've got great questions or great, FAQs in the product page. If we go on, so kind of what are the key things that you should know about with this product and with this vendor? The number one, SEO Network is one of our best-selling vendor products. They've got really great results and, like I said, really great transparency. If you're already doing SEO, I would recommend trying them out. What we've seen is, that transparency and that reporting is really pushing a lot of people over. And if you're new to SEO, this is a great product to get started with. We are seeing a lot of partners upping that retail price by 100%. So, we'll get into the pricing, but the 10 keywords starts at 400. A lot of people are going out into their market, so to your customers at 800, if not even more. We actually have one partner, I can't say their name, who's taking that 10 keyword and selling it for $14.50 a month. So depending on what your market is, what your clients are, you can definitely upsell that and make a good profit. A little bit more of that, everything, all the work and content and keywords are going to be up and done within 10 business days. So there's a really great turnaround. And, I know we mentioned it before, but they don't engage in black hat SEO, and it isn't a link farm. They've been in business for over 12 years. They've never had a penalty, and that's going with all of Google's changes. As we all know, Google likes to make changes pretty quick, sometimes a little bit secretive, and they've kept up with all of that. So a really great vendor that's staying up with the times. So getting started, how does this work? First, the network code generates and integrates vital missing content pages. So those pages are going to be put on your client's website. They're not in the UI, so they're going to be a little bit hidden. So we're not actually altering your client's website. So if you're already building their website, this is just a feature that can be added to that. You don't have to go and redesign or worry about where you're putting content on their site. And all of that is going to be based on their relevant keywords. We're then going to have the interlinking with industry-related businesses once we have that content created, and give you reporting on that so they can see where they're being generated, they can see which keywords are coming up where the links appear, and the relevancy score. So something I really like to kind of point out there is they can actually see all of the sites where the links are, and at any time, if they want to ever take any off, they can do that. So it hasn't happened. Actually, it's happened once, and that was because their link was appearing on their competitor's site, and they didn't want that to happen. But for over 40,000 business sites to not have anybody going in and taking down links is really great. And then the system will actively watch for new relevant link partners and check to ensure that the links stay live over time.
And what I really love is over here, on the left-hand side, this little snippet of a report. So it's showing that custom LED assemblies for this particular SMB is now the 6th rank search result on Google, and it went up 994 spots. That's right, Janessa?
Absolutely. So all of this, content and links and stuff I've been talking about, if you don't understand any of that, that is totally okay. But you can understand that, for LED design and service, they're now number one. They went up 999 spots, And actually that number one, it's hyperlinked in the reporting, so you can show them that. So that's really how, we talk about content, we talk about linking, we talk about keywords, but at the end of the day, this is what's going to matter to a small business. They're number one in search ranking, and you can actually click on that number one, take them over to Google and show them that. So this service is a monthly service. Like we said, it's got quality content built to ranked. All of it is optimized. All of it does have backlinks. Like we said, we have the 10 keywords, and then the reporting is live. So they can go in at any time and see which reports are being generated, all the corresponding keywords, where the links appear, and they do get access to the SEO network panel. So something for everyone on the line. If you are offering this service, I know you're giving your clients access to the panel. They can see this really great reporting. They can see that LA Custom Pools has gone up over 900 spots. I would also recommend just taking, you can download that report or take a quick screenshot, whatever works for you, and sending it to your client as well. Just keeping it top of mind how great this service is. Look at how they're improving in their ranking. So the fun stuff, what I said earlier that I would get into, how the keywords work. So for who picks the keywords, we always encourage the client to submit the keywords that are important to them. Again, our team is there for consultation. So if they're unsure or you're unsure as the partner, we can definitely discuss it with you to see what would work best. But really, the types of keywords you're going to want to use or recommend is to mirror the phrase a searcher puts into Google. So, if I have a flower shop in Los Angeles, I'm most likely going to put florist Los Angeles, flowers Los Angeles, something that people are actually going in and searching in the search engines for. It's really better targeting in keywords leads to better performance in search results, higher conversion ranks, and happier clients.
So let me talk about some of the features here. I just got a quick note over chat that some of you can't hear. If you can hear us, could you just, send us a quick message so we can see that? Everything seems to be working fine on our end in terms of sound. Awesome. Sounds like you guys can hear then. Okay, must just be an isolated issue. Thank you so much. Okay, back to SEO Network features. So there's improvement in tracking on all the keywords, whatever size package you go with. There's complete control, like Janessa spoke about. Full transparency is what we really love to emphasize here. So many times SEO services are just sort of like, what is the word? Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
All right. You never really know what's going on. You're paying someone tons of money. I'm sure many of your clients have gone through that. So those links are obviously industry related. The keywords are targeted, and all the content is relevant. So just a quick highlight of everything Janessa went through. Now, this is really great too. There's that panel reporting. So you can track Google, Yahoo, and Bing, the positions as they progress. And then one thing that we have to offer, send us a message and we can provide this to you, is we have a test account that you can actually log into if you want to see some more or if you want to just play around a bit. So send us a quick message and we'll shoot that to you after the webinar.
Yeah, and also if you want to actually demo it to your clients before you go out, maybe you're dealing with some clients that, you built their website for them. They've got this other SEO guy. You're, working on their website and looking and saying, okay, they're not ranking. You can actually show them how this could work, how they can see the reporting, really just show them how you can give them that full transparency that they might not be getting somewhere else.
Awesome. Now, before we go into the opportunity, we're getting a few messages about a live demo, which we figured we would. So this session is about a couple of different products. We have done some sessions specifically just on SEO Network. I'm going to send that to you guys in the chat right now. That includes the full live demo, and you should all have that now. Wonderful. So the opportunity. Start with the basics. At the very least, there are almost 30 million SMBs in the US. Over half of them have a website. So that's a 14 million opportunity.
And I think the biggest thing to stress there is if you're getting, into the website game, if you're already building websites, or if your clients have or have not had websites, SEO is really simple to go out and pitch, because if they have a website, you can then say, is your website getting found? Is it ranking? Is it coming up number one on Google? Is it coming up in the first search page on Google? As you know, our CEO often says, the best place to hide a dead body is on the second page of Google search. So you really want to stress to them that, yeah, you have a great website, or, we built you this great website, but we need to take that next step and get SEO so that people can come and find it.
Now, of those 14 million I mentioned on the previous slide, 40% of them know they need to focus on SEO and they plan on improving it. I can't say for sure, but that likely means they might even have a budget set aside for it. And then there's this, and take it with a grain of salt, but it's just what Janessa said. If 97% of small business websites are ineffective, how many are ineffective because they can't be found? And then if 91% of customers have visited a store because of an online experience, what does that matter if a customer can't even find the site? So websites are incredibly important. We focused our entire month on that, but you want to get traffic to that website.
Absolutely. And I don't know if we're getting into it next, or if Amy's got it in the deck here, but something I also want to mention, I know it comes up a lot. People are going, well, I've got the paid advertisements. I'm doing, already doing paid work. Why do I need to also do SEO? And you know what? Those two should really work in conjunction with each other. So again, if you're offering digital advertising, yeah, that's great that they're coming up right, in the advertisements, but how many people go past the advertisements to find what they're looking for? So even if they're in the advertisements, what percentage are instead going to that top organic search result? So you want to make sure that your clients are showing up in both of those, which is again why, we often talk about websites and SEO, but how digital advertising and SEO can really go hand in hand as well.
To give you an idea, we took a quick poll in the office. There was about 50 of us at a session, and we just asked the question, when you look something up, you're looking for a new hairdresser, let's say, in whatever city you're in, are you going to click on the first result that's an ad, or are you going to scroll down a bit more to the first organic search result? And I would say 99% of people are smart enough now to know that those are at the very top are ads, and will purposefully go and look for the first organic search result.
I should put, we are a very millennial heavy office. So, don't always go out and say 99%. I know my parents click on the ads every single time, but yeah, just something to be aware of, that people do know and are starting to go down to that top organic, going past the ads.
Okay, the good stuff. Janessa, talk to us about pricing.
All right, so for the 10 keywords, which again is what we really recommend, you going out, starting for those base packages, it's $400 a month. And that gives you, everything we talked about, from the content to the links to that reporting and all of that transparency. And like we said, you can go out and offer this at least for $800 a month, if not more. We also have that 5 keyword package. Maybe you've got someone that's unsure, you want to just kind of get them their foot in the door before you really ramp up. We've got 5 keywords for $225 a month.
The one thing I want to add, which I'm sure Janessa's already said, and I'm sure you all know, if you're going out with any keyword package, especially the 5 keywords, you want to sell this on a commitment. SEO only works over time.
Yeah,
having this service for a month will probably do some good, but maybe not have the full effect that you want. So we've seen some partners go out and position this as a 6-month minimum buy. And that is not crazy. Most SEO services are formatted that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, for anybody that isn't offering SEO, maybe you're offering websites, it's another way to kind of throw it into your current website package, create that additional stickiness. So for someone, instead of having that website and then not seeing them again, you got their website, you got them on a 12-month, 6-month, whatever month contract for SEO. So you're keeping them with you and you're increasing your MRR, which I think everyone loves. Like you said, if you're selling it as a standalone, these are really on the lower end of what you can sell it for. But for the 10 keyword, $700 a month. For the 5 keyword, $400. Again, this is really going to depend on, what industry you're dealing with, what your local market is kind of selling it for. We do, I think I mentioned it earlier, we have someone selling the 10 keyword for $14.50 a month. So there's definitely room to mark this up depending on what you see in your community. And with everything, we really recommend you bundle it in as part of a package. I know I talk a lot about websites and how well SEO and websites fit together. We also really talked about how it fits in with digital advertising. So if those are both something you're offering or looking at offering, they can all be bundled into a really nice package together, as well as they enhance some of the already Vendasta products that I hope everyone on the line is offering, like reputation management and listing builder. So this, we talked about it a little bit, but the reporting and the transparency is really what sets SEO Network apart from some of the other SEO products you see out there. Reports is that key thing. We talked about it, but I really want to make sure everyone realizes how powerful these reports are. If we look at the first example here, this specialty swimming pools in Los Angeles, we can see right there, like LA Pool Design Service went up 991 spots, and they're now in the 9th spot on Google. So you can also click right from that to go see where they are on Google. So giving them that full transparency, not just saying, oh, we increased your ranking 900 spots, but them not knowing where or not knowing what it looks like. We're giving them all of that. And like I mentioned before, all of this great reporting is in the dashboard, but you also are just going to want to send it out to your businesses so they know how great this service is and how well you're doing for them.
So fun fact, I want to add something very quickly. So let's look at this report here on the left-hand side. Look at Google and look at LA Pool Design Service. So that went up 991 spots to the 9th search result. Fun fact, Google only displays a total of 1,000 results. So that means that LA Pool Design Service, this business wasn't even showing up on that search result before.
Yeah, so some of these might have been even further, but we're only showing the 1,000 spot move. So some of these might not have even been ranking at all.
Yeah.
And we do, I would tell everyone on the line, if you're unfamiliar with this, or if you want, case studies to take out, if you want a demo account to take out when you go to see your customers, go into the marketplace under the products tab. You can take a look at SEO Network in there. We've got a lot of great files that have case studies, that have some sales material for you, as well as we do have a demo set up on there that you can take the link and go and use it with your clients.
Awesome. Now we're going to move on to our second product. It's the Review Display Widget Pro. Now this is a new paid add-on, which is an upgrade for the Review Display widget in Reputation Management. It displays reviews from all sources in Reputation Management, Facebook, TripAdvisor, Google, and more, and it does that on the website. Now, when you're in Reputation Management, the product in Marketplace, you scroll down and you'll see the add-on section, and that's where you'll see the Review Display Widget Pro. And when you click on that, you can get some more marketing information. Now, let's compare, because we've had a Review Display Widget for quite a while. Now, that is a website widget that shows my listing reviews, and it's free to use, free to download, and you can charge your clients, of course, for it. Now, the Review Display Widget Pro displays reviews from all sources in Reputation Management that you have turned on. So Facebook, TripAdvisor, Google, like I mentioned, and it is $5 per widget. So you can see for only $5, you're getting so much more value and so many more credible sites that you're able to display reviews for. So why is it an add-on? We get this question a lot. This was a highly requested feature from very specific partners. And instead of increasing the price of Reputation Management to support the new reviews that we're pulling into this widget and displaying, we wanted to price and position it as an optional offering. So, we don't want to jack up that price of Reputation Management. You want to just have a little add-on, and then you can make the decision for whether you want this, you need this, and you could most definitely go out and sell it for more than just $5.
Yeah, it gives you the option, maybe you have some clients that this is super, super important. They understand the power of reviews. They want it on their website. And maybe you still have some that we need to educate on why reviews are so important.
And that's where our team comes in. We can definitely help with that. Now, how does it work? So, like I mentioned, you can show reviews from any public source reputation management. What the review widget does is it links back to the review source itself, directing traffic back to their site, the original site. So a snippet of that review is shown. And then you can decide which reviews will show up. For both widgets, you can auto display reviews depending on star rating. So I can go into the settings and configure it so that all 3-star reviews and higher are automatically published on my page. Now, with the regular review display widget, how it would work is the moment that you put that setting, that you set that setting, publish that setting, is when those reviews start showing. So if I go in today and I say for the review display widget, the free one, I want any reviews that are 4-star or higher to appear on the widget. It'll start showing today. Starting today, any reviews that I get that are that star or higher will show. Now with the Pro widget, if I go in and say, I want 3-star or higher Facebook reviews to show in the widget, it will pull in all previous 3-star and higher reviews. So there definitely is a lot of value here for that $5. Now, how do you sell it? This is the main part. This is the juice. This is the secret sauce and the point of our webinar. The widget improves SEO. How? Quite simply, more review sources on a website gives it better rank. It's the perfect product if you build or maintain websites. It's a value add, helps the SEO, and it's one place for consumers to view their business's reputation. Now, although Google doesn't release details about their algorithm for SEO, many experts believe that having reviews on your website can help you to move up the search results. Also, having star ratings increases SERP CTR. Now, the Review Display Widget Pro uses schema.org markup, which is supported by Google's structured data. That's really a standard for how you label data on your website so that browsers and search engines, hello Google, can interpret it and know what it represents. That means that Google can identify through the widget that a review on your site is actually a review and then give you more relevancy on search. The widget is also set up so the aggregate rating data is included. Of course, you can't guarantee that the star rating will appear in search results, and it's up to Google, but we're doing everything with this widget to make it possible. Now, quick overview. The Review Display Widget Pro is $5. The whole point of it is to display reviews from trusted sources on your website, places like popular sites like Facebook, TripAdvisor, and Google. And why? Improve the SEO ranking of your clients' websites, have one place that your clients showcase their reputation, which is their website, and that so customers, when they go to that website, can build trust.
So really, like any of your current customers, or when you're going to your market, if anyone's interested in SEO and reviews, this is a really great package. SEO network, reputation management, and now this Review Display Widget Pro. Like that's a really awesome package that you can take out to your clients and offer alongside your website, alongside your digital advertising, as well as just by itself.
And to end off here, our content team made a fantastic SEO checklist. I'm going to send it to all of you right now, so you can go ahead and download that piece. Janessa and I are going to go on a quick hold for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you guys can type in all your questions, and we'll come back and answer them. See you in a minute. And thank you for your hold. We are back. Sorry.
I was going to say we do have a lot of really great questions. So we'll go through as many as we can. If we don't get to your question, we'll be following up after, or we'll get your partner success manager to follow up with you.
To start off with, there's a ton of questions about a demo account for SEO Network. So I sent you guys that link for the webinar we did where Janessa and I went into the dashboard. Following this webinar, we'll also follow up with all of you and make sure you have the credentials to go into the test dashboard that we have.
Absolutely. So one of the really good questions that we did have was about, you've got prospects that are coming up at the very top on Google, those ads, as we like to call them. And so they don't need SEO. They're coming up right there in their local market. Why would they need to be the top organic result in as well? And that really comes back to, what we said here. Start asking people, where are they going when they search? What are they clicking on? Like we said, when we polled our team, again, millennials, but 99% are going down to that top organic search. They're not clicking on the ads at the top. So it's really just making your clients aware that, yeah, you're coming up at the top, but people know that those are ads now. Some people might go to them, but you're still missing or losing a lot of traffic that is going to that first organic search result.
Sort of like, why not do double duty?
Exactly.
Why not be in both places? You're not going to lose from that. You're only going to gain.
Mm-hmm. Just a question about, are they contracting for hours of work or just flat rates based on the number of keywords chosen? So everything we talked about, it is a flat rate. And, for the 10 keywords, it's $400 a month. It's only ever going to be $400 a month. There aren't the
hidden fees.
Exactly.
Okay, we have a question about the widget. So this is a different widget than the one that currently exists. So the review display widget is one. The review display widget pro is another. So you would have to take the new code and embed it onto the website. It is not an automatic upgrade, unfortunately. If you're currently using digital agency, you can reach out to them as well if they're creating websites for you and see if they're able to bundle that into their existing packages. If
you're not dealing with your digital agency, as soon as you activate that add-on, you would have access to it and you can go and activate it, or I guess embed it, implement it, whichever word you want to use, onto your client's website. If our digital agency is doing that for you, just definitely reach out to them and they can walk you through the best steps to do that.
Our partner success managers also have step-by-step instructions if you are doing it yourself. So reach out to them and they can, give you the simple, I think it's 3 or 4 steps of how to take that code and embed it. All right, that looks like everything we had. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Janessa and I will be reaching back out to you before the end of the day with a bunch of different assets, including the login for the dashboard. So Janessa, thanks so much, SEO expert.
Thank you everyone for coming and joining us today.
Have a great week and hopefully we'll see you next week.